Well, I decided to get the old 7.4 liter Mercruiser blown engine out of the storage and get it back running again. This engine was overheated so many times. This is a Gen 5 Chevrolet Big Block 454, and ended up with no compression and one cylinder, about 5-10 pounds, and a couple of others. And I tore it down and blown head gasket. So I'm going to take the heads off and take it to the shop, have the heads refurbished, have them milled about 5 thousandths off the bottom to straighten them out, and hopefully it'll run again. I could have tore it all the way down and rebuilt it, you know, new bearings, but it's only got about 700 hours on it or so. And the bottom end was good. It had good oil pressure, and except for a couple times being overheated prior to me owning the thing. And it did run a little hot when I owned it, and I found out why. But I've already taken the heads off and taken the gaskets off, and I just put it back together. Put it in storage for about a year, I guess. So now it's time to get it back running again, do something with it. As you can see, I made these nice handles here. Basically it's just angle iron, angled steel, just bolted to the end of the block. So these things are heavy. They're like 75 pounds, and I'm going to weigh them just to show you. Some good advice when you store a motor with the heads on it and you've already pulled the heads and just put the heads back on to store it. Always put a bolt in there, at least one, because you don't want this thing, you don't want these heads falling off on your foot and breaking your foot. So just throw one bolt in there to be cautious. So again, these things are so heavy, so I made these plates. They're going to be great for putting it back on also. So let me pull this baby off, and I'm going to weigh it for you too. You can see it was a boat motor because you can see all the corrosion and crap in them. This is basically leftover gasket, but you get scaling, salt water. But you can see the pistons aren't too bad. Cylinder walls, not too bad. I really haven't found any big time scoring or anything. So again, I'm gonna leave it go and just rebuild the top end. I was telling you about these heads. What are we coming in? 80 pounds. So you may be a tough guy, but just be careful handling these things. There's really no place to grab. I mean, you can leave a rocker arm on or something like that, but that's very, very tedious. So I'm heading to the shop. I'm going to have them rebuild. I'll do some more video of the assembly, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. And I'll run it up like I did the last motor. If you saw that last video where I built the motor for my boat, the new one, the 496 stroker. But I'll get it back together, get it running, run it up, do a little video of it running sometime soon. Thanks.